table.
I have the perfect current event topic that I would like to table. And to be honest with you, I just went blank. I don't know. I really don't know. That's hurricane. Hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane, what was that?
Sarah, too.
Hurricane Sarah, Hurricane Alex. You know, I hate hurricanes in my line of work. It always stymies me from making money in my business. I'm in a mobile home flipping trailer business, and anytime we get a hurricane, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because the current homes I have, all the people who wants to buy, they hold it. And they spend it on toilet paper, water, and all the stuff in Walmart and grocery stores. It helps my business, and I don't mean to sound bad or anything, but you know, sometimes trees fall on them, they get damaged, they get flooded, and they call me and say, hey, you know, I want to sell my crappy trailer, you want to buy it? I'm like, yeah, I can get $1,000. Thank you.
What's an example of a time when you completely turned the table? Toastmaster Jeff Osborne.
There he is.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning, good.
Toastmasters. It's good to be here. It's great to be here. I enjoy coming here every Friday. I can just get here on time, and I won't lose my role. What is?
When did you completely turn the table?
When did I completely turn the tables? Anything?
Anything.
Anything? Okay. I'm going to talk about something that has been on my mind heavily this week, and it has to do with my kids. I have 2 girls. So, you know, that's challenging in itself. And what I'm learning, and I see so much of it, is parents are mean to their kids. They say things that they think are joking, that they think is okay. Like, you have big ears, why didn't you hear me? Your ears are huge. They don't know they're destroying their kids. And I really, really try to double down and just pour the affirmations into my daughters. Every day, over and over and over. Beautiful, amazing, smart. You can do anything. Beautiful, amazing, smart. So I encourage you, if you have kids, pour that into them. Toastmasters.
Whoa.
Turning the table on that subject. Money under the table. Is that ever okay? Toastmaster Blake Smith. Distinguished Toastmaster Blake.
Thank you for that clarification, Mr. Wallace.
Money
Money
under
to
the
the table, is it ever okay? It is more okay if you're receiving it. Money under the table is good. Right? Money under the table is typically above and beyond. If I can come up with any way to stymie the United States government and not pay them taxes on something, you better believe I'm gonna do it. I hate taxes. Capital gains, I was just talking to a financial counselor yesterday, like capital gains. Wow, you get to pay tax on something you've already paid tax on. I mean, what's the point? You know, it's just, are we going back to the days of a king in Britain and sending them a tariff? God, give me money under the table. You got some money?
You take plastic?
$100, I'm good. No, I'll take your plastic. I'll loan it to Jolene. She can keep it for time. Thank you very much.
Hey.
At which table would you most like to obtain a seat? Toastmaster Stymie Benitez.
Thank you for that table topic. Stymie reminds me of the Little Rascals. There was a character named Stymie, for those of you who remember back in those days. I've taken a lot of courses on politics, and you need to be at the table. You definitely need to be at the table. If not, you're left without. If you're not at the table, what you get is you get the crumbs that fall off the table. You want to be there when they're dividing the pie. And then you could get your slice of the pie. And the only way you can do it is if you're at the table. So, how do you get to the table is the question. Many ways to skin a cat. And just get involved. Just get involved in all these grassroots elements. I'm involved with the Community Redevelopment Advisory Council here with the city. We're doing a lot of projects. We just got awarded an extension to the project, geographic area, and it means $60 million more for Winter Park to do projects. Thank you, folks.
Whoa.
Time to turn the table on that topic. Having your hearing checked by a hearing aid salesman, what up with that? Toastmaster Roy Shear.
Why did I know I was gonna get that topic? How did I know it?
You signed up after me on tabletop.
Eugene, I can't see the red light, so would you hold up a finger when I get there? Not that one. Anyway. Hearing aids, hearing aids. The great thing about hearing aids is if you're in a group and you're not interested in the conversation or they're incredibly stupid, take out your cell phone, and you can do that now, and turn your hearing aids off. And then once in a while, have you ever met somebody who they just continually talk and they never pause? No?
Not in Toastmasters.
Never have? And you at some time try to interject something, but they just keep going, they never take a breath? Yes, you have, great. That'll completely stymie you if you're a conversationalist. Hearing aids, hearing aids. Keep your batteries charged. You got that finger ready, Eugene?
Red light, yes.
Come on. Thanks, Eugene. That was the wrong finger. Anyway, great to be here. Lovely to be here. Lovely to be anywhere. Hearing aids. That's all I have to say.
Just thank you for your time. The most smarmiest, insincere statement in the English language. If not, what is? Toastmaster Linda. Which one? Millie.
Thank you for your time. Everybody, thank you for your time today.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
being here. I'm so glad to be here because it's hard to get up on a Friday morning. But I would love to go back to the question, who would you like to sit with at a table and maybe ponder into their brain or what their thoughts are, and that would be Walt Disney, his Imagineers, and his investors perhaps, because a lot of us have dreams, but they're only dreams. They're small dreams if you don't make them large dreams, like he did. So, I would love to sit at that table and ask him, how did he get this big thinking with all of those thoughts? How did it come to fruition? How did his investors make it happen? And again, we're talking Walt Disney, so if you can dream it, you can do it. Fellow Toastmasters.
What is your least favorite men's hairstyle? Toastmaster Yoki. Zach.
My least favorite hairstyle. I always hated my dad's hairstyle. He was bald. I really hope I don't turn out like him. But I guess it's just luck, I guess, right? Yeah. But I guess the reason I don't want to be bald is because I can't grow a beard. It's like an Asian thing. They just can't really grow beards. So like, I think bald dudes look pretty sick if they can grow like a full beard. Can't do that, so I'll just look like a, like my face would just look like a head. But yeah, I just don't want to be bald.
shift. Toastmaster Jordan Cameron.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Toastmaster jury, parked out there in the hinterland is my 2013 Mazda 6, Mazda 3, 6-speed. It is manual transmission. Now, in this age where AI does everything for us, there are cars that'll drive for you, they'll back up, they'll show you here's where everything is. This is what you do. You sit down, and the brain actually has to keep working. You might not be one of the many people that hurl into idiocracy. And so, your left foot is working on the clutch, your right foot is working on the gas and the brake, your left hand is working on the steering wheel, your right hand is working on the gear shift, and the brain actually has to do something. You don't have anybody, okay, it's okay, your car stops for you. No, that's the way to do it. I love manual transmission. And you want to know who loves it the same as me? It's time me. Who loves you, baby?
Is there a place for a banjo in any Philharmonic orchestra? Toastmaster Senator.
Can you repeat that, please? Sorry.
She had the answer. Yeah, we're little people. Okay. Well, let me finish. Is there a place for a banjo in any Philharmonic orchestra?
I have no clue about that, sorry. I'm gonna talk about something else. So, let me talk about Christmas and Christmas markets. So, there will be a Christmas market in Chicago, and I'm so looking forward to traveling there because they have those nice mugs with the Christmas sticker, like the Christmas trees on. So, I want to go there and explore Christmas markets in Chicago. So, thank you.
What's the most boring job you ever had? Toastmaster.
His name is Zod.
Zod, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I was absent for 6 weeks, that's why probably my name is forgotten by some of my friends. It was very, very nice to meet you today again. I'll go back to that question that asked about who want to be at a table with. So I was at a table with Carlos today, and I believe that the best thing, the best person that you can be at a table is to help you grow. And today I was watching him, he was writing personal messages to prisoners. And I read the first sentence. He said, there are 2 important days in everybody's life. The day he was born and the day he finds out what. And that's very, very effective sentence that I believe will help us to grow. And without that purpose, I think everybody is like a kite without string. And I thank you, Carlos, to give me that sentence, to think about it. And that sentence, I think we have to ask us every day, what is the purpose of our creation? Thank you very much.
Very nice. Is obsessive cow disorder real? Or is it utter nonsense? Toastmaster Allison Richards.
Good morning, everyone. How are y'all?
Good morning.
I have no idea what you just said. I like glazed over.
It's a disease he suffers.
No, I don't want you to pick another topic.
You don't want me to pick another topic? Can you repeat?
Is obsessive cow disorder a real thing or utter nonsense?
Obsessive cow disorder. I did. I'm not really sure where to go with that. I'm feeling like I'm stymied today for that topic. It is utterly ridiculous. I really have stick shift conversation. I too love to drive a stick shift. I have old cars, but I don't have a stick anymore, and I want my children to learn how to drive a stick. Because if any of you have driven a stick, Jordan's right. You gotta pay attention. Right now, we have Teslas who drive for us, right? So, and you don't even put your foot on the brake in the Tesla. If any of you have even driven them, you just let off the gas compared to driving a stick. And I've got a red light because that was utterly fun. Thank you.
What pearl of wisdom did your grandparents or a trusted elder impart on you? Toastmaster Regina Resende.
Gina.
I'm going to talk about the turning table.
Your choice.
My son got home after he finished. He took an exam at the technical school. A huge, huge place. And he came to me and he said, "Mother, I'm going to give up because I didn't pass the exam that I was supposed to pass, because they were supposed to give me the right tools, they didn't give me the right tools, and I couldn't pass the exam." And he was an A student, he was the best in class. And I said, "You're not gonna do that?" He said, "Yes, I will give up." Long story short, I managed to prove that he didn't have the right tools as he was supposed to. I gathered in a meeting in this huge place, a manager from Harley Davidson, the president of the company, and 3 directors. We talked with them, and my son had the chance to take the exam again with the right tools. So that was turning thing. It was a huge thing, but just to honor my son that I miss so much.
What subject have you been sitting here thinking about talking about and changing into what I call your name? Toastmaster Jeff Rufino.
Toastmasters and guests, thank you for that non-table topic. Has this been a weird morning or what? Wow. It's so good. At least I know why anytime I speak, Carlos is writing. He's writing letters to prisoners. Anytime I look out at the audience when I'm speaking, table topic, evaluating, speaker, Carlos was writing away. I always thought he was taking notes, learning things, getting a pearl of wisdom. So I love so many of these topics. The pearl of wisdom was the one that really touched me. I was born in 1968. Before I have conscious memory, my maternal grandfather had a stroke. My grandparents moved from Kentucky to Ormond Beach for their retirement. We would go travel over there in the 70s almost every weekend because my grandmother was his primary caregiver. They really didn't leave the house much. He could do his activities of daily living, and that was about it. But what was wonderful was every time when we would leave, I would give him a hug. He'd be sitting in his little green rocking chair. I would kiss him on the cheek, and as we're leaving, he would look at me and he'd say, "Be good and you'll be happy. Be good and you'll be happy." And I'm here to tell you, that is true, and the converse is also accurate as well. Love that advice, love that topic.
This is an either or. You can answer. Why do Winter Park men not wear socks? And why do Winter Park women all wear leopard shoes? Toastmaster Kim Glenn.
Okay.
Victoria.
Eugeniac.
Eugene.
Why do men
Yes.
not wear a tie, and why do ladies wear leopard shoes?
Not wear socks.
Or anything else you wanna talk about, like Romania?
QWERTY. Who knows what QWERTY?
What?
QWERTY. You see it on the keyboard.
Oh,
QWERTY.
Wordy.
QWERTY. 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 What is this for? Who invented this keyboard layout? What's the use for it? That's the problem that I've been struggling for the past 8 years. It turned out that there is no reason for that. Was it aliens who invented QWERTY keyboard? Apparently, there is no real sense for this layout. It just messes our minds. So why can't we use a different order of letters, better words, something that people like, something that everyone, each one of us might put as a wisdom on the keyboard. Thank you.
Here, here, here.
Taking all those topics off the table, that's the end of my table topics, and, thank you, next time.
Did they all qualify?
But did they all qualify? Timer?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next time I won't spend any time at all, I'll come up and say, what do you wanna talk about? Thank you.